Oh, it's Bugs. Hey, Bugs. Hey, Bugs. Bugs is gonna try to grab my. Hey, Bugs. Bugs likes to be pet on his terms. Oh, that's a good Bugs. Oh, that feels good to Bugs. Oh, there's Newbie getting in on the action. Oh yeah, Bugs likes the old rub on the old ears. What's that, Newbie? What's that? What's that, Noob? Noobs, come on, show us how you walk on two legs. Show us how you walk on two legs. Come on, show us how you walk. There you go. Good job. Good job, Newbie. Good job, Newbie. Bugs and Newbie were two cute animals that we encountered at a yard sale one day. Newbie apparently was chasing a car and broke two of her right legs, and that's why she's got the splints on. Welcome back to the High Impact Flicks channel. If you haven't noticed already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to the private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. Roll the intro. Hey guys, study after study shows that if you want strong bones and muscles, healthy hair, skin, teeth, and nails, you need the 5 types of collagen in your diet. I get mine from BioTrust. I've got a link in the description with a massive discount, and it'll tell you all about it.
If there's ever a place I could be that I'm not going to get in trouble, it's going to be at FTX.
The National Energy Agency recently concluded that our significant climate investment will, quote, help turbocharge turbocharge the emerging global clean energy economy. I was reading their quote, sorry. I came to the presidency determined to make the transformational changes that are needed, that America needs to make, and we have to do for the rest of the world, to overcome decades of opposition and obstacles of progress in this issue alone, to reestablish the United States as a trustworthy, committed global leader on climate. As I stand here before you, we've taken enormous strides to achieve that. But I don't stand here alone. I came to the president.
Absolutely. You know, your voice is your vote, and it's not beholden to anyone, especially one of the two major parties. And, you know, I like to say people try to call me a spoiler, but the truth is you can't spoil what's already rotten. And that's the government in Washington, D.C. And all I'm doing is exposing the problems that exist in D.C. and the functional problems that exist in the U.S. Senate that prevent the legislature from actually doing things like being responsive to people, limiting the government, lowering taxes, reforming immigration, ending the drug war. All these things that most Americans agree upon never get done because the system is broken. And they call me a spoiler because I'm highlighting how spoiled and how rotten that festering body in D.C. is actually, and that's why they're upset with me. And I think 80,000 plus voters agree with me.
Some spotted cow with my wife, brother, and sister-in-law and watched returns.
Ryan in Janesville Wednesday night honoring longtime friend General Andrew Pappas, commander of the U.S. Army Forces at Fort Bragg. Ryan talking to 12 News about the election results Republicans were not expecting. Republicans didn't see that red wave like they were predicting. Why do you think that is, and what kind of lessons do you think Republican leadership should be taking away from that?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do a lot of soul searching and, you know, head scratching and looking through and parsing the numbers as to why we didn't perform as well as we would have liked to have.
Why do you think it is?
I mean, I think Trump's kind of a drag on our ticket. I think Donald Trump gives us problems politically. We lost the House, the Senate, and the White House in 2 years when Trump was on the ballot or in office. And I think we just have some Trump hangover. I think he's a drag on our offices and our races.
When it came to the likelihood of former President Donald Trump running for president again, Ryan didn't pull any punches.
I mean, I assume he's probably going to announce, but I honestly don't think he'll get the nomination at the end of the day. And the reason I think that is because we want to win. We want to win the White House, and we know with Trump we're so much more likely to lose. So it's really clear to me, and the evidence is pretty stark, that if we have a nominee not named Trump, we're so much more likely to win the White House than if our nominee is named Trump.
What's your reaction?
First of all, I didn't see it.
We have it right here.
And I have to be honest. I've been busy all morning. Listen, you all know me. I do not call people names. I really work hard to bring people together, and that's what we're working on. Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's not the way I roll, and not the way I behave. And I think, again, this is a moment for us to come together as a nation.
Folks, my economic plan is showing results. The people are starting to feel it. We're making progress on bringing down inflation without losing jobs. Americans are already paying around $1.20 less per gallon of gas than they were this summer. Folks are seeing much needed break in inflation at the grocery store as we head into holidays. People are shopping for health insurance and continuing to save $800 a year because of the actions we took. And it's going to take time to get inflation back to normal levels, but we're going to keep at it. We're on the right track. We're not losing jobs in the meantime. I'm going to keep fighting to build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out.
We see the corruption, right? It doesn't seem like anybody ever pays for the corruption.
Yeah.
And right now we're seeing corruption live, even in terms of big pharma, which is a huge topic on the minds of mothers especially. You're seeing what's happening at these school board meetings. Where do you stand on these vaccine mandates? And obviously I know that you are pro-vaccine. Obviously you did everything you could to get this vaccine out. I know where you stand on the vaccine.
It was one of the greatest achievements. We did it in less than 9 months.
To be able to do that.
Yeah,
but now it's taken a twist, right? It's gotten, now we went from this is a good thing and people should have this option to military men, you're going to have to resign because you're not getting this vaccine. Where do you stand on that?
Well, I stand on, forget about the mandates, that people have to have their freedom, but at the same time, the vaccine is one of the greatest achievements of mankind. We would have had in 1917, remember the Spanish flu, killed perhaps 100 million people. Actually, it ended the First World War because the soldiers were so, a lot of people don't know that. The soldiers got so sick. It was a terrible thing. There were no vaccines. There was no anything. I came up with a vaccine, with 3 vaccines. All are very, very good. Came up with 3 of them in less than 9 months. It was supposed to take 5 to 12 years.
And yet more people have died under COVID this year, by the way, under Joe Biden, than under you. And more people took the vaccine this year. So people are questioning how...
Well, no, the vaccine worked, but some people aren't taking it. The ones that get very sick and go to the hospital are the ones that don't take the vaccine. But it's still their choice. And if you take the vaccine, you're protected. Look, the results of the vaccine are very good. And if you do get it, it's a very minor form. People aren't dying when they take the vaccine.
Hey guys, we know with the way things have been going, it can get really interesting really quick. So make sure you and your family have a long-term storable food supply. Support the channel and get $50 off with my link in the description while you still can.